Okay, market's still up about 0.5%. Let's get you some interesting perspective. We've been focusing on stocks and companies where we've noticed interesting price moves. Now, Vascon Engineers, if one remembers, on the 31st was up nearly 10%. It's of course cooled off a little bit, but obviously enough interest in the stock out there. So we decided to do a quick ground level check with Mr. R. Vasudevan, MD at Vascon Engineers, to talk about how the business is shaping up. Thanks, Mr. Vasudevan, for being with us. Wish you a very happy new year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you so much. We just want to start by understanding, sir, out of your total order book, how much is coming in from real estate construction work or real estate contracting work, and how much would be the non-real estate part of the EPC book?
See, in terms of the total order book value of about 4,000 crores, if you see the in-house order, which is, I think you are asking me, in-house order book would be about 30% to 40% would be from in-house projects.
And these in-house projects would largely be real estate projects? I mean, whether housing...
Yeah, they are mostly even in real estate projects, they are real estate projects only. Otherwise, we are doing EPC work for external agencies. We are also doing EPC work for other developers also. So that will be will still be considered as an EPC business for us.
Okay, but your own in-house or internal work would be about 30% of the total order book.
30 to 40% it will vary, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and as per the information that I have right now, it seems you have a land bank as of now of about 56 million square feet. Would that be correct?
Correct.
And this is primarily spread around which areas, and what's the plan going forward? To acquire more land or to remain more or less, you know, on the contracting side of the business?
See, actually, with the land bank which we have at present, it's about we take care of our next 4 to 5 years of growth in the real estate field also. So we are not very aggressive on the acquisition of land. What we are doing, even most of the locations, we are looking at prime locations where we can convert fast. So we are doing joint ventures in these locations. We're not really in the mode of acquisition at present in terms of land.
Okay. So if we speak about, your own side of the real estate business, what are the trends that you're noticing in different geographies in terms of transactions, or whether pricing is at all picking up? And which sectors do you see more traction in? You know, housing, commercial, retail?
So primarily the movement happening in the last 1.5 years or what I would say has been primarily driven by residential demand, and the residential demand is been consistent across India wherever we are operating. So on the real estate front, we are primarily in a western zone, which is our strength, from where we were born. So within Maharashtra, again, Pune, Nashik, these locations, the residential demand is very good.
Sure, but are prices picking up, Mr. Vasudevan?
Yeah, sorry?
Are prices picking up? I mean, that's been the one sort of overhang.
Have definitely firmed up. Prices have firmed up, and prices are now stable, I would say. And I think the stability will be very good for the onward continuous movement, you know. See, what's important is not only the price rising, but in terms of actual movements happening. So that is good across at these price levels. So we are pretty happy at the price levels because they are better than what it was 1.5 years ago. They've substantially increased, I would say, 25 to 30% from what it was a year ago. So this level is good, and only we would want it to be, the stream to be flowing in at the same pace.
So final question then, Mr. Vasudevan, what is the debt picture like at the company? Do you have any debt right now, and if so, what's the debt equity ratio?
We have small debt compared to, we have debt equity ratio is about 0.46 or so. We had about 250 crore to 275 crore as debt with us, primarily covering our working capital requirements and things. As I told you, we are not into heavily land banking, so we are not on a big debt scenario.
Okay, Mr. Vasudevan, we'll leave it on that note. Thanks for giving us that quick perspective shaping up right now. Let's take a break, leave you with some commentary coming in from the companies who make all these buses, cars and trucks as to whether the going will continue to be as good in the next couple of months as well.